It's brand new Death Dealer right here on your Classic Metal Show with Triumph and Victory. So hail and kill, Ross the Boss.
Like that, dude. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Some brutal, fast-paced, just melodic stuff. I like it.
I do too, man. Very good stuff. And certainly Ross is an old friend of the show, so it's cool having him back on.
Well, he's always very humble, like... I can't believe you're actually, talking to me.
I know. It's like, dude.
Why do you even want to talk to me? I'm nobody.
He didn't really want to touch on that Man-O-War stuff, though, did he?
It's just like, you know what? Why are you destroying our legacy?
Yeah, well, he's right about that, too. It's stupid.
I agree. But so many bands are doing that whole re-record thing.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I get that it's how they can get their rights or whatever, but nobody buys those releases.
And nobody uses it in like a soundtrack or something.
No, I've never heard one of these reissues used anywhere.
The only time I ever heard a reissue used was Stephen Pearcy's version of when he did, what was it called? Rap.
Fueler?
Huh?
Fueler?
No, where he re-recorded the Rat stuff.
Oh, I don't remember. Rat Traps or Rat Attack.
Rat Attack, that's it.
Right.
I think I heard one of those versions in like a movie.
Oh, well, lucky him.
That's about it. But as far as not having rights or access to your catalog and then re-recording, nobody uses the re-records.
No, nobody even wants to hear it, really.
Yeah, and when it comes to like Man-O-War, when have you ever heard a Man-O-War song in a soundtrack?
Never, ever.
That's my point.
Yeah, or a commercial or anything. So, but you never know, though. I mean, Judas Priest found a way to do Cadillac commercials or whatever it was.
Sure.
Yeah. Look, I heard the Loverboy re-record on a Mr. Lube commercial. Get out of here!
Seriously?
Get the fuck out of here! I'm looking that up right now.
Gonna have. Remember that I came to your Studio B there and we covered the Loverboy.
Oh, dude, I just listened to it not the other day, but not a week ago. It's too fucking funny.
What? How horrible was that?
That was terrible. It was absolutely. Oh, here it is.
Some people say I'm stuck in the past, but I'm just keeping the good times rolling. And if those good times started rolling in 1981, I say rock on. I was born to run, I was born to dream, the craziest boy. When you want things to last,
that is the re-record.
So why don't you turn me loose, turn me loose, turn me loose.
Keep that new car feeling longer. Top to bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube. Take good care.
Wow.
No shit. That is the re-record, too, because you could hear Mike Reno's awful vocals.
Sure. Nice.
That's funny. Good one. Diamond Ryan finally does something good for the show.
So what do you think a commercial for Mr. Lube nets a Loverboy?
Got to be at least 30, 40 cents. Mr. Lube? Is that like popular somewhere?
I think that's out west.
Yeah, I mean, I can honestly say we don't have Mr. Lube here. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's in the Midwest. I think that's kind of like Southwest.
Right.
Mr. Lube. I've seen their logo. It's like a drop of oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that they stink.
Yeah. They stink.
Well, Loverboy, not necessarily Mr.
Oh,
Lube.
he says it's in Canada. Diamond Ryan says it's in Canada. Well, there you go. Loverboy from Canada.
Yeah, of course.
So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does. Because nobody in their right mind would listen to it here.
Look at Angel of Death. You guys don't have Mr. Lube?
No.
Well, knowing the little bit I know about Angel of Death, if it came to her, there would be no Mr. Lube required.
I mean, no Mr. Lube. There'd be hoping for not Mr. Splooge.
Yeah, no Mr. Lube required.
Be hoping that I don't fucking give her Mrs. Lube.
Right.
Right across her mouth as soon as the fucking clothes came off. I'd be praying to God I could get a couple chump pumps in there.
A couple of chump pumps?
Yeah, I'd be hoping, man.
It's like, well, she just like peels it off, and you're just like, oh, well, I guess I'll be hopping my plane back to Cleveland.
She starts pulling her clothes off, and I start feeling it in my fucking pants. I'll be like, just closing my eyes, just not looking. I don't think I can watch you undress, sweetheart.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, how embarrassing would that be?
That would be embarrassing, especially at our age.
Oh, God, that would just be horrible.
Especially at our age.
Especially at any age.
Well, when you're, 18 to 20... I can kind of get it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Because, you're not real experienced at that point, so you're just like thrilled to be in that situation.
Yeah, I guess so.
But at your age,
yeah,
and that happening, not so good.
At my age, I'd better last a good 3 to 5 minutes.
Chris would premature, so would I.
No, not anymore. Believe me, I'm gonna, especially with somebody like Angel, my tongue is gonna fucking be broken before I even decide to go up in that.
Right.
Jesus, I fucking licked that thing until it was fucking a waterworks museum.
Yeah.
Oof.
Did you? By the way, did you have your iPhone handy?
Yeah, it's right here.
Did you see what I sent you?
Let me see. Oh, let me see. What am I looking at?
Just the message of what Twister said about her roommate.
Can I say that on the air?
Sure.
Twister Girl said her roommate has an ugly snap. Why are there no pictures for this?
I don't know, and I wonder how she even knows that.
Really? All right. She's got like a filthy whore look on her face.
Oh, the other thing I sent you?
Yeah, the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say who. I just think that looks dirty.
Yeah.
Looks like she lost weight.
Very much so.
Like
very much.
30 plus, maybe?
Easily.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, well, I got to turn that off. I might need some Mr. Lube.
Yeah, it's got to be too much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Too far.
Look at this, Angel of Death. I like a guy who's willing to put in the mouth work. You're definitely making a case for yourself, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to eat the puss. I ain't gonna lie. I honestly, I don't know. And now we're gonna turn it into something that person should not be listening to. But everybody makes the big deal about banging a chick.
Right.
I am way more interested in all the fucking foreplay than the actual fucking. I don't know about you or anybody else, but I am much more interested in all the other bullshit that comes around. The fucking is just kind of like, all right.
You're way more interested in all the other bullshit.
Yes, I am. I'm totally interested in.
That's kind of like a mutually exclusive idea there. You're describing what you like as bullshit.
Well, it is kind of. Look.
You're just like, I enjoy everything about all the other bullshit that you do.
Well, yeah, look, it is all bullshit. It's bullshit to keep her. Let's just call it what it is, dude. Let's. If all you're looking to do is put your cock up in her, she's gone.
Right.
She's gone. You're not gonna. You might hit it once, you might hit it twice, but you certainly ain't gonna keep it. So you got to put in all that other bullshit.
Right.
And
but what you're describing as bullshit is something you're also describing as something that you actually enjoy.
Well, of course, I do enjoy doing it, but there's bullshit that I have to.
Right.
So yeah, it is kind of
that
bullshit.
You have to.
You have to.
Have to, as opposed to.
If you want to keep that chick,
yes,
you have to do it. 99% of the time.
But what you're describing as what you have to do is what you're also describing as something that you thoroughly enjoy.
Okay, I like my job, but a lot of it is bullshit. Honest. I like my business. I like the fact that I have a business, but the day-to-day stuff, there's a lot of bullshit involved in it.
Right. But what do you enjoy about doing your business aside from collecting that check at the mailbox?
Sitting at home. And it's kind of the same with a chick. I'm willing to do all that bullshit so that she's sitting at home with me.
Oh, okay.
Sort of the same.
Well, yes and no, because what I'm trying to say is that you're telling me how much you enjoy doing certain things, but you're describing it as bullshit to keep her.
Well, it is, because you shouldn't have to do any. If you've got a true mental connection, that should be enough. Unfortunately, it's not.
Right.
And truthfully, unfortunately, eating pussy, you can be the best pussy eater in the world, and if your wallet's empty, she ain't staying. She's not.
True.
Am I wrong?
Chicks do love the money. They do love you to take them out and treat them well.
Look, you can be horrible in bed. You could have a tongue that feels like sandpaper on a fucking wooden stake. and fucking you can follow that up with 3 pumps and fucking blowing a dripping load that fucking barely puts a teardrop of fucking cum in a chick and be done. And if you got a fucking shit ton of money, she'll love you to death.
Exactly.
And if it's the other way around, you could be the best banger in the world. You could be the best pussy eater in the world. You could be the best at everything else. You could be the guy that fucking runs her the bath with the salts and the fucking flower petals every time because you worship her to death. And if you're broke, goodbye, sucker.
Exactly.
You know, chicks are fickle.
Well, no, they equate financial security to being or financial prosperity to being secure, and without the financial prosperity, they don't feel the security that they believe they need to have.
A chick's best friend would be a dildo made out of $100 bills. That would be the ultimate for a chick.
Right.
That would be the ultimate. They'd take that over us any day of the week.
Sure. It's like on your way out the bedroom door there, thumb dick. Why don't you plug in Mr. Tonko toy for me, will you?
Yeah. What's the bill on 100? A Grant? Is that right?
I do believe.
Why don't you pass me over? Why don't you pass Grant over to me on your way out?
Right.
Just calls it Grant.
Right.
Angel of Death. No way. Got to disagree with you there, Chris. If you're shit in bed and I don't care how much money you have, I'm out of there. Well, Angel, I'd like to take that challenge because I don't have a whole ton of money. I have a little bit, but I don't have a whole ton. But I guarantee you'll come repeatedly. I will guarantee that.
Nice.
Might have to pull those pictures up and take a look. Where's my phone? Let me see here.
I could hear Wheezy now starting to cut clips.
Now I got to go, dude. And the worst part about it is I had to put a special app on my phone.
A special app?
I did because my niece kept going through my phone.
It's called the Angel app.
It's called Keep Safe. And I had to put it on because my niece kept going through my phone and finding all these angel things.
Sure.
All right, let's go in there. Let's see what Angel looks like again. Just for oh, jeez. Yeah, those are good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, need some new ones though, but that's all right. Yeah, let me put my phone down before I get all carried away.
Right. So funny.
See, Angel says, you know why Angel says that now? That's all I asked for. Make me come and we're all good. I'm going to tell you right now why she says that. Because she's young.
And she lives in an area of the country that's not particularly known for its wealth.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Turn 35 and find yourself in a trailer park, Angel, and then come back to me and tell me.
Right.
Because when you get to that, and some people are not like that.
I agree.
To be fair, there are people that just don't give a shit how much money you spend. You know, but goddamn, where are those ones when I'm looking? I swear, most of the dates that I go on, they lead with, so what do you do? Oh, you have businesses? Oh, how much money do you make? Dude, I have that. Literally 2 out of every 3 dates leads to, they try to find different ways around asking me how much money I make with my businesses.
Sure.
You know, constantly.
Right.
Lord knows if I actually tell them, then they're very interested in me.
Sure.
which is fucking so stupid.
Right.
And the minute that they're very interested in me, after I say, well, I make XXX, well, I make 6 figures. Oh, really? That's really great. All right, I'm done with this date.
Right.
I'm done because I'm not interested in sharing.
Sure.
Not especially.
Right. And it's and so it goes.
Yeah, so it goes. Chicks.
Right.